Close to 6 though. I think he hits it off this last minion.
There it is.
They can look for the ult under tower.
Caliste gonna send it, waiting, getting vision, waiting. No. Labrov is the only one still in dodge. SkewMond is now level 6 as well. He's got the Cataclysm. Flash, knock up there as well. The arrow comes out a moment too late. Caliste is dead to SkewMond's well-timed game. Meanwhile, we look towards the mid lane. kyeahoo about to turn into a little egg, but Cap can't find the last shot. Yike here.
Also in the area, has level 6. Doesn't connect. The ghost popped just then. As Yike turns his attention towards the grubs.
SkewMond did get the dragon while that was all going on though, so in the grand scheme of things, I think you're still happy with the way this is going as G2.
No, Leandre's
wait, that's a TP back from Rumble.
It is, he's just running into Busio, he's overheating again, he's frying it up. Encore saves the life as the ultimate comes through from Yike. That may have just done it, but Cap's fast forward to secure the kill on Busio. Now for KC, they've got to play the rest of the fight as the arrow connects. BrokenBlade's down. Yike is next on the ground. SkewMond in the Cataclysm and Acro Prison. Safe and sound. That's what KC thought when they initiated this fight. But Caps following up. Again, good damage. It's slow, but it's doing the job as Canna runs through his life. Acro Prison again. Flag and drag. Canna will not escape this time. Caliste, the last one standing.
G2 had more members who could move to the fight, and they're still going to go.
Caliste stepped up to the wave. Big mistake, pal. It's G2, and they are unrelenting.
An unbelievable scrap in the top side of the map spells disaster against what is a very short-range composition. Should be super difficult to play against, especially with all the poke that you have. Oh, SkewMond, has he overstepped? Ashe arrow?
There's a public execution. Encore flies through as well. SkewMond at half HP, rooted up. Tidal wave zoning out. SkewMond flag and drags away with the wall. As you said, Betty, the call comes through and kyeahoo negates the escape.
Because the one thing I wanted to hit on was the value that this Seraphine gets with all
the Ashe arrow combo into Ambessa.
Dodge the back flank though. Canna, two-man shield of Jarvan. And with Busio laying down the CC, Hansama is a dead man walking. Busio will die in the end. Caliste shielded out, but Canna with the angle and the security there as Rumble comes in. KC have already done the job. I don't think Caps can do much, but Equalizer proves me wrong. Yike hit pretty hard here as Caps, remember, fed level 12 Ryze. Can't have a turret though. You might be surprised as G2 have enough damage to penetrate his hard shell. If you're worried though, Canna got the double kill there. Canna has the kills on KC outside of Yike. Gold is getting back into their favor as Caps are just chasing down his pop the ghost. He's in a 1v2 with a health bar advantage, and now there stands an egg. Caps has put him into his own frosted misery as Yike is going to bring it on back, but shield comes out. Caps gets hold and flashes. That's Cap for you. It's winter, but not as you know it.
Free potentially, but Canna.
Do they have the damage? Flag and track, or maybe they do. BrokenBlade sitting on the outskirts of the Cataclysm. Shield of Jarvan doesn't reach Winds of War neither as well. Double knock up, and BrokenBlade is shifting gears in the Galio matchup. And just as Busio looks like he can find an angle, it's denied.
But that's the thing, like these are the moments where you could at least try and fish for picks. I know that you still have the cleanse on Hansama, which is why KC didn't overcommit, but you're still seeing it's hesitation from KC.
Oi, big one.
Poke.
Really good. Flag and drag not there, just the drag instead. G2 thinking about their angle, Canna happy to face check, but it's Caps again, walls out. Hansama goes back for the equalizers. Beautiful! SkewMond jumps in with the encore, even better from Busio. Into the egg, but still a 5v4 as Galio is used to deflect. Caps in the way is Canna again, but look at the AP carries! Cap's gonna realm off, interrupted by an arrow. Busio and Yike running to the left, but Hans is on a damn automobile. As Yike looks for the Mega Blast Cone, he will escape. But G2 just don't lose fights right now.
And it makes these fights a little bit harder for G2, so we'll have to see if they can make this work now as Hans on mid-wave.
Angle's good. Hanzo is connecting these big ones, these big rockets as he gets out with the Valkyrie, flashed away from the public execution tidal wave just in case. But meanwhile, Canna has to ulti to escape. That grand exit is down as KC get a double beat drop. It's good, and encore onto Caps as well, but the equalizer, the hot pot. G2 have been to China. They know the taste. As kyeahoo's the first to go down with a realm warp chase. You ain't out of dodge yet. The flames emit, and KC are getting a dose of reality as Yike goes against his old Eddie carry, but he will die to do so. G2 put him in the dirt again.
Every single fight, G2 just melts through KC. They tried to target Hansama, he flashes away, but then on the re-engage, the jump
makes it nigh on impossible for them to fish for these picks now.
Perhaps has been on a tear. I mean, it's another game. It's like the MCOI series where it's going to be hard to pick an MVP here. But G2 are on the final step here. Almost 10k gold lead. The big one connects. Kana goes for an engage. He finds himself Hansama with the cleanse out as well. Even with the charm, they'll finally take him down. It's a big moment for KC, but they need more. They need caps. The King of Europe flashes over. It's Kana. He used the commit for the hotbot. Out again. Even out the Cataclysm. The Galio, it's good. But G2 has SkewMond with healing and a GA. They're backing away. KC have a free kill, and G2 have overstepped. Game still goes on. Someone kills SkewMond as KC get revenge.
And 20 seconds until the Dragon Soul.
Negate G2. That's another tool we need to look towards. As arrow flies down, does it fly through? Yes. BrokenBlade caught. Yike catches him. And now for BrokenBlade to get out, he has to burn the flash. He equalizes down, but he needs support. Meanwhile, Hansama's found Canna on the back wing. Tidal Wave doesn't connect. G2 are looking to find a play off them committing for BrokenBlade, but now he's flashless.
Still though, KC invested a loss, and G2 know it.
Cataclysm down onto Yike, flag and drag, Aqua Prison as well onto kyeahoo's the next target. KC are separated here, Encore only onto 2, Caps was golden, and Caps unleashes hell. The shield, unreal as BrokenBlade gets low as well, but look what's happening here. The egg is down, kyeahoo was too far aground, and G2 take another.
kyeahoo only on his way out of base. I don't think there's a contest here from KC. No. They're going to be too late. They don't have the vision. They'll now spot that it's going down. Yike has ult to get over the wall, but does he have a tool to get through?
Hang on now.
Equalizer down, the wall is giant. SkewMond playing for the smite, and Yike takes it! I remember him as the smite king, and SkewMond gets scored, but the flag and drag re-engage was genius! Kana goes back on in, and SkewMond still survives. Kana on the back of the pick, can't get out. And now with the Realm Warp, KC is coming crashing down. Great encore, but we need Caliste to get the fight. He takes one, but BrokenBlade on the back end is too much to handle. Hide as he may, Busio's dead, and kyeahoo will be the only Baron to survive.
4 Barons gone. G2 with a dominant team fight once more. kyeahoo doing his best to retreat as the top is getting pushed in. An inhibitor can maybe be secured. Caps and SkewMond on the hunt. They want to make sure that every Baron is taken off.
Seen, and he's out.
He's available. Yeah, it's soon.
But Hans has no flash and no cleanse. That's the target for KC before you can try and take down the Ryze.
The wall zone. SkewMond's the first target. Equalizer good again. Caliste sent to the back line at half HP. He's healed up as Canna TV's in, but Yike in the pit. Denies. Stalls. That's the game for KC to hold it. Encore flies through on a Hansama, but he's too far away. Meanwhile, Gia's going to be Popper Caps in the middle of 4 people. Has to now carry, but you know he can. Again, Caps is still alive. It's a double beat drop down as G2 back and forth with the shielding. Unreal. The mid laner getting popped. He goes Zonya's, so there's no Realm Warp, but Busio, the last man standing, and Caps is just too tall, too big, too much of the EU region to take down, and G2 in playoffs are just that good as Busio finally dies.
9-0-9. Caps demolishes KC. Caps takes down our first seed, and Caps punches G2's ticket to Barcelona.
We forget that this region might be G2 as BrokenBlade walks away, and
actually having a fantastic game.
Labrov just face check, tidal wave used, but a public execution, an arrow. Labrov cannot be making that kind of mistake.
Pick after pick, KC are finding them.
But this Corki, he's now dead even with Caliste, and the GA advantage means it gives another bullet in the chamber. Public execution found again, Labrov. Kana pops the ulti, but Labrov is down. But look at what Busio just did. Kana big shielded around as well. Yike, he's trying to bring the game on back, but KC have found the fight. Caps has got the kill on the back line, but he's at half HP. KC have infinite sustain. It's a hack right now, and they're back at full HP.
And the front to back, KC is coming out ahead. kyeahoo is chasing after G2, who are on the retreat. They know that they don't have their jungler, so they have to make this Baron impossible. BrokenBlade now the target.
Shielders around there, turret now down, trying to drop the beat as Busio flash away from BrokenBlade. Caliste has got the slow and the damage to boot. Caps are slowed down. A shutdown, gentlemen. I see a shutdown. I see a Baron.
To limit his involvement in the fight. But this is what we mentioned earlier. Caliste has the damage to win out on the team fight. SkewMond has snuck his way behind. KC, I do not think that they know.
The pings are going down. They're thinking he's somewhere there. Found onto Busio. SkewMond for the engage. Caliste flashes away. Cataclysm there, but SkewMond is separated from the team. He goes into GA, but remember, KC have heals. It'll be a 5 versus 4, and SkewMond cannot get out. Public execution used from Yike. but KC had the dragon and soul all for themselves.
Steal after steal after steal. Yike has kept KC within touching distance, and now KC may have just pulled off the biggest.
If he can take out Caliste, then this game can be very different. That ward will see him, kyeahoo, going to be his mark. The dragon dropping to about 70%.
Elder doing a bit of damage, 13k now. KC committing to it, just a little bit longer. Hansama steps up and Caliste spaces him. That arrow up and available to shoot out. Full vision onto G2. Caps, Mega Blast Cone, looking for an angle. 8k, still the AoE, the setup, the equalizer, beautiful. The health bars dropping, the cataclysm of flags, and G2, no!
Yike again!
Stole the Elder again! Cap's gonna get burnt down. KC has the fight. Canna with his dying breath will find himself a knockup. G2 have 3, KC on 3, but Elder trumps all.
But the minions are in mid lane. KC are looking to go for the end. They can start the push. G2, a smite again, comes in to make the difference for KC.
With the back here as well, I mean, G2 are going to pull up one hell of a defense. KC are going to be confident. GA's available for mid for 80 carry. Caliste is doing so much damage. If he gets a free hit, this game goes to 3. Minions pulling in. Inhibitor turrets, rather Nexus, are vulnerable, but Hansama clears the way. He gets out of dodge. Last minion gone. Caliste doesn't care though. He's got shielding. 1 Nexus turret down.
Busio is happy to just shield the whole way through.
KC is unrelenting. The
Equalizer.
Rumble ultimate
On
to
the
try
wave,
and stop
on
the
the
wave.
Hansama survives, he Valkyrie's out. One last minion and it's gone again. Over the bubble, who steps forward. Tidal wave though onto Caliste, but BrokenBlade, moments from getting executed. The Elder, and Busio does it. The Seraphine sung her first, maybe last longer this
3
game.
seconds.
Caps up in 3. The defense, one more wave. Elder's coming through. Busio gets tunneled out.
The rope
There's
walk.
the ult, and Cap ran in, but charm. Busio with the charm. Who's still alive. Busio's down though. Into the egg. The Nexus is bare, but no one at KC is there.
But KC should have seen the respawn timers. They stuck around thinking that maybe Galio could get in range. They stuck around thinking that with the Elder they could still win the fight, but the Realm Warp to give SkewMond the angle allowed him access onto the backline. They take out Caliste. The Baron is available. What is this game?
Yike is running for the base
Backdoor.
though. The ult from Canna is available.
actually going.
They have to go. Yike is legging this, but Canna will have to reset. They
on a
can't
walk.
be in 2 places at once.
He's on a ward, but he has the Elder. He has the Elder. You can see him shining grey. Found out by Caps. Now he's running away. Cap's going to continue to chase down. Turns it for an ulti though. Onto Caps, good damage, but he still wants to end the game. Canna's going to ulti in. Grand entrance.
It's a base race.
Access. Base race indeed, but G2 have an 80 carry. And Ban Access versus Ban Access. I think G2 just caught